Yo, just something about pitch shifters, a way to abuse them, to use them as granulizers, because a lot of pitch shifters really are a kind of granulator. Basically, they cut the audio into little grains and then they play these grains back faster or slower and kind of loop them. So we can kind of abuse this. I've just got this guitar here. And I've got a pitch shifter here, but I don't actually really want to pitch shift it. I would just want to granulize it. So I'm going to set the grain size quite low down. And you can do this with probably most DAW stock pitch shifters. Not all pitch shifters are granular, but a lot of them are. And I'm basically just going to shift it up and then down again. And what you're going to hear is... we get this kind of granulization, so we can kind of stack these. And maybe use something like a stereo split. And like use slightly different settings in left and right, so we kind of get some widening going on. Just move these grain sizes around a bit. So pretty fun. We can also make our own grain delay in Bitwig, because Bitwig doesn't have Ableton's grain delay and everyone is very sad about that. But we can just put a pitch shifter in the delay here. Shift it up. And I've used this before and people thought I was just using Ableton's grain delay. So that kind of speaks for the effectiveness of this technique, I guess. So just shift it up, shift it down again. And kind of add some feedback here. And then maybe we actually want a tiny bit of pitch shifting, so we can start adding some randomization here and just sometimes turn the mix down a bit here and there, so we kind of get a little bit of pitch shifting. They don't always cancel out each other perfectly. They kind of move a little bit. And we get this kind of shimmery in both directions. Let's do it in stereo. Maybe add another pitch shifter before that. That's kind of just there to kind of shift it up. And just have that at a low mix value. And then we can add a little bit of blur. So there you have your grain delay in Bitwig. Cheers.